Hello, YouTube pipe smokers. I'm little housekeeping. I'm smoking my chestnut grain Billiard Dunhill. You can barely see the dot. I don't know. The coloring in this video is kind of dark. I don't know why, but it is what it is. So I just go with it. So for a little bit, I like to talk hockey. Now, the Kings lost the first game to the Blackhawks, so that kind of pissed me off. But then the Kings blew out the Blackhawks in game 2. I think it was like 6-2 or something. They started off down 2-0, and then in the third period, they caught a fire and they just went on a scoring rampage. They fucked the Chicago Blackhawks hard. And then the Montreal New York game, I thought the New York was super clutch. They scored the tying goal with like 30 seconds left in the game. They had all the momentum. I was sure they were going to win overtime. And what happens? The Canucks win. It's kind of like when you're at a bar and you meet a girl that you think is real pretty. Anyways, it's like when you meet a girl at the bar, and you're talking to her, you're flirting, you're having fun, you're buying her drinks, you're really enjoying yourselves, and then the night comes when the bar closes, and you guys are walking out of the bar, and you're like, "Do you want to come back to my place?" And she's like, "No, sorry, I got work early tomorrow. I can't do that." Fail to close. You failed to close and getting her to your house. You have failed. Like I said, you have failed to close. And that's exactly what the New York did. They had the girl, they shot the game time puck, they got a little kiss or something, and then when it came time in overtime, they failed to close the deal. Matter of fact, the Canadians outplayed the Rangers. So, shit happens. So I just had the most annoying thing happen. I was sitting on my couch watching, my lounge chair watching TV. My pipe fell down the crack, so I tried to fish it out, but then it fell all the way to the very bottom of it, where there was kind of like a mesh netting underneath the chair that it got caught onto. So it's not like I could move the chair and pick it up. I had to like stick my hand under it, weave my hand through and underneath all the wires and struts and all that shit, and I couldn't get it, so I had to pull the thing out, jostle it up a little bit, then finally I was able to get it out. It took me like 15 minutes. I felt like a retard. I was fishing a lighter out of a chair. How smart do you have to be to do that? I feel like that's like something Dumb and Dumber would do or something. My next topic, I know it's a little late, but Mother's Day. I had a very nice Mother's Day with my family. It was my grandma, my sister, her husband. It was really good to see them. They live up in Berkeley, so I see them maybe like once every 3 months, maybe. So it was good to see them. And then my cousin was there. It was pretty cool. And then my aunt and uncle were there. My uncle's so he's kind of annoying, but I deal with it. And then my aunt's mom was there. And then my mom and my dad. And my dad totally hates my mom's side of the family. It's kind of funny. He's always making jokes about him. And for instance, my aunt is like totally into plastic surgery. And so she's had like nose jobs, facelift, tummy tucks. So he's like, she has a mustache. And he told it to me, I'm like, what do you mean a mustache? And she's like, hold on. Like a mustache with it her pubes being pulled up to her head so she has a mustache. I thought that was kind of funny. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. So my dad really didn't enjoy himself because he hates my mom's side of the family. But he did it just to make my mom happy because it's Mother's Day, and they thought he did pretty well. He was fairly talkative, but he doesn't have a lot in common with them, and he doesn't really respect them. So, but he thinks that my son's doing good. Or not my son, but my cousin is doing pretty good. He got a house, so he has two roommates and a house. So his roommates pretty much cover his mortgage. I think he has to pay like $1,000 a month in mortgage fees because he has two roommates that are paying about $1,000 each in rent. So he's doing really well. Put my pipe back. I gotta get my pipe back up. But all in all, I had a good Mother's Day. I have an amazing mom. Mom, I'd like to give you a shout out. You're an amazing woman. I don't know how you do everything you do. Your love means the most to me. You're extra special. You're amazing. I love you. You are a workhorse. You do a lot of stuff for your family, and you always put your family first. And they're extremely selfless. So I'd like to dedicate that to my mom. This bowl's for my mom. And the other news I have is my sister and her husband just bought a new house in Berkeley. It's a total fixer-upper. Like, their bathroom is completely destroyed. It's literally falling into the basement. So they're getting that fixed. I think they have like a mattress pad in there and maybe some dishes in the kitchen cabinets have some dishes or something. But they're really living the life O'Reilly. They just got moved out of their apartment in Berkeley because my sister really wants to stay in Berkeley because she really likes it. So they bought a house in Berkeley. But they're going to go on vacation to, I forget, something Isles. They're going to go sailing. So they rented like a 30, 40-foot sailboat that they plan to sail for about a week or two. So it should be fun. This is about getting kind of a long video, so I can cut it off here. Alright, later YouTube, and have a blessed weekend, and hope you guys have fun. Alright, bye.